Howdy, howdy, howdy. We are back with Persona 3, and we are getting close to the end of the base game. At the end of the month of January, in-game, Nyx, this being, will come down and either destroy the world or we will defeat it. That's how this game is shaken out. We got one more block of Tartarus, and we did some work in that block last stream. But you'll note from the overlay that we had some trouble with the boss we ran into at the end of last stream, notably the world balance. And in preliminary research on the world balance, lots recommend having Odin, which we can't get until we finish the Emperor social track. And we can't finish the Emperor social track until we go back to school. And there's a significant portion of this month that'll be out of school because it is quote-unquote holiday break. So we are going to try and get through it without Odin. I'm not entirely sure the best way to do that. It looks like the world balance uses almighty and light attacks, so something that nulls light would probably be useful. And something we can't really resist almighty, so we're on the give me endurance stance on that. So I guess let's jump into it and see how we do for starters. Yep, one shadow. It's the world balance. Yeah, Cert's a fine start. It did occur to me that perhaps fusing a Thanatos with null light might be useful, but we'll see. Justice.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
I think we established that fire was not particularly effective.
Nice shot. The enemy is off balance now. Here's our chance for
Alright, if we crit every single attack. Wow, that all-out attack did me very little. Right.
I've regained my honor.
providing backup.
Right, we were considering Lilith, if I recall, if we can remove Lilith's weakness.
I can still fight.
No, you're here because you have those. I see. Yep. Didn't we fuse something with a heal? Yeah, it was you. Yeah, so hits like a truck. Very busy household, JC. I get that. I appreciate the lurk. Hope everybody's doing well. Weak to wind. Weak to fire. Weak to wind. Oh no, we got no wind on Chernobog. Alright. So we don't have great. Will Virus Breath do anything? I think we established it didn't. Yeah.
Be careful. Providing backup.
Yeah, if they can't hit us for super effective, they'll just hit us with Almighty. That's about where we're at.
Providing backup.
Well, we survived, but it won't last long. Yeah, really doesn't do as much without Cert doing it. Well, we didn't expect to win this one.
Please be more careful.
Oh, that fire did great. It was the weak to ice thing that we were concerned about. But yeah, that's about what we're dealing with. So I guess we're grinding in Tartarus for a little bit. I guess while we're here, we can go back to the 5th block and maybe hit a a gold hand. Get that bonus out of the way. You are not gold, and therefore I do not care. Alright, fine.
An ambush! There are 4 of them!
Oh, that's right, we have Yukari, because Mitsuru went down. Where are these guys?
I'll scan the target.
You don't remember. I think it's fire. It's not fire, but it doesn't matter.
Good job!
It was close. We are taking that enemy advantage a whole lot.
It seems Hama skills work well on this. 2 enemies left!
Well, we've got something for this.
Great battle!
Oh, that was fast. Well, maybe we're not getting the gold hand.
It seems like it's weak.
What is Lilith's specialty? Lightning. Multi-target lightning.
You found the enemy's weakness. Let us strike while the iron's hot. Can't miss. Good job. My level of aptitude has increased.
Well, that's something. Money will be good, because I have a feeling we're going to be doing some fusion.
There are 4 enemies. It's weak against fire.
Fire and then lightning for the other ones, right?
The enemy enemy's weakness is electricity. There are 4
Yep.
enemies left. Enemy defeated. Nice.
If Throne in this game had the same resistances as Throne in Soul Hackers 2, we would have solved the
Senpai defeated an enemy.
issue of elemental weaknesses. Unfortunately.
Did you see that, Shinji?
Oh, nuts. Ah, we got it anyway. We're up to 66.
My skills have improved.
Yes, my skill level has increased. There are 2 enemies.
Fire!
Enemy defeated. Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Throw me at 'em.
So we come down to... what? Fuse for a little bit?
Battle.
Leave Tartarus and skip like a week of doing things because there's nothing to do.
There are 4 enemies. Attack.
Well, these guys are
It's
fire.
weak against
Yeah.
fire. 3 enemies left.
Now's our chance.
Doom and gloom and things go boom.
Another enemy down.
We'll kill your shadows.
Don't mess with me.
There's 1 enemy left.
I've been waiting for this. Okay, now. Did you see that, Shinji?
Doubling up has historically done me no good. How come we can't hit a gold shadow like that?
There's 1 enemy.
Right.
It's weak against Garu.
And this is why we kept Loki.
Only 1 enemy left.
I suppose we have Yukari, so it wasn't a total loss, but... That did significantly less than I was hoping.
The enemy is still alive. Show you my true power. Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Ready, Adam.
And we should be headed to the bottom anyway, because now I'm out of SP.
Down. Now's your chance.
I've been waiting for this.
Great battle.
Well, I've done that like 3 times. Alright, we got a portal back to the bottom. Portal, portal, portal. Yep, there's one. I mean, I guess we register personas and take a look at the compendium for a second. Do you have no light? You do have no light. We can fuse this into Mott, which is one of the things we need for Thanatos. And if we can get no light on it, that means the primary weakness of Thanatos is covered. But to do that, we need to dismiss some personas. So, who do we not care about? Alright, Fornius, I think we're done with you. Your duo skill is real cool, but it's not getting us anywhere. Chernabog, I think you've fallen out of favor, if you want me to be completely honest with you. But we might make you again if we find we need to. The rest, I mean, I'm not super wild about you. Or you, but we could fuse them into something rather than just dismiss them. I just thought Fornius was not going to be helpful in fusion. Alright, what we got? Cert, already got you. That's right, we keep looking at you. And you keep not really being interesting, if I'm completely honest. Well, I guess we already have you, but... I don't know that we, like, really care, but it would get these guys out of my hair. And I think the one we have registered for this is just the stock first two things anyway, so can't be worse. $57 at one's mind charge. So now, not enough to get single target wind. Fine, sure. Yeah, better than what we got, so might as well. So we need Succubus and one other to make Mott. Who is the other? Tarkara. Mothman. Seru. Orthus and Jikokuten. And Incubus and Legion. Nothing really sticks out, so I guess either Mothman or Tarkara. I at least know I have both of those. And both of them are Hermit, so we can check them both pretty easily. Mothman's got nothing. Tarkar's got something. Tarkar it is. We want null light. That's the big one. Apart from that... I don't know that we care. The growth would be nice. I suppose the wind could be good too. Alright, no light. No light, and we'll get all the level up bonuses for the 10 levels of free experience. Mamudan. Do I care about Gastiel? Instantly kills one foe who is fearful. Oh, now we're talking about useful things with fear. If we're doing the fear thing, the distress thing is probably less relevant. Mudo boost. That's the dark magic one, so we can get rid of sexy dance. And we don't need resist light because we got null light from Succubus, so check. Now, I believe Thanatos is a 6. Yeah. So we need 4 more. So that means we gotta free up 4 more slots. So I guess let's try and fuse them, and then if we need to summon them back, we need to summon them back. No charm, Deathbound. I mean, Deathbound's good. We're not really getting anything out of that in terms of bonus. Right, this thing again. This thing that we're just like, oh, what's that? Yeah, I don't care. I do not care. Maybe if we can triangle fuse. Because that'll free up some slightly faster slots. And we need 4 anyway. Abaddon. Abadabasabada. If we were 68, we could really make use of that. These we can make use of. We have no bonuses in the star, though, so... More fire! Well, passing around Ragnarok and Fire Amp is useful. Electric Break, not so much. Is there anything like we really want this to inherit? No light would be nice. So it's Cert, Barong, and Lilith. You just want to make sure it inherits null light. There it is. Wow, the fusions have been nice to me today. We're gonna have to re-summon some of these. Fire break. We can get rid of this since we have Ragnarok. No ice. I mean, we're not weak to ice, but null ice isn't bad. It means we could throw you in front of the world balance where we can't throw some other stuff. Alright, how much space we got? 4 more slots. Great. We should register both of these. And then we just need to summon the rest of the Death Arcanas. We got Alice, we got Mott. Bringing our old friend Loa back. Shmael. Pale Rider. And Ghoul. Thanatos. And we are really needing that null light. That is the point of all this effort. No light. But all the rest of it's garbage. And we actually care for this. So let's try again. Mamudon, Mudo Boost, Mamudo, and Mudon. Great. Need the no light still. Cause you will die for me. Let us fuse this persona with the skill null light. Every time I get around to streaming this game, I'm like, I'm gonna miss this when we finish it. And then it comes the time when I have to fuse things that need specific skills, and I'm like, I will not miss this. I will not miss this in the slightest. See, these are all bad. I just want null light and something useful. Survive light. If we could have Die For Me and Hamaharara, that'd be super cool. It means I wouldn't have to resummon Daisoju. Ooh, null fear. We were really worried about fear. Abadasbaga. Bum 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 ba da ba bum 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 ba da ba. I wish I could just remove skills from personas for this specific corner case. Wow, that one was god-awful. No light, Die For Me, all the darkness skills. I mean, it's not the best, but it's what I'm willing to put up with. And now, with all the Death Arcanas fused into one, Confidant rank 10, we shall fuse Thanatos. This is something we've been looking into since practically the beginning of the game. Insta-kill all foes, high odds. One H Sword Master. You know, I saw someone talking about that, and I thought it was a bit. But no, that's how they spell it. Insta-kill all foes. Very high. Yeah, we can get rid of this. Brave Blade at 71. Well, we finally made Thanatos, so solid there. Do we want to? I guess the question is, do we want to take this moment to fuse a Lilith with Mabufu dying? I guess what's the best way to fuse Lilith with Mabufu dying? Because I don't feel like poring over spreadsheets. Alright, what do you got for me? Fuse Gabriel, and Aramitama. So that Succubus will have Mabufu dying. And then use Succubus to fuse Lilith. Do we have Gabriel? Because I'm assuming that's the thing that... does not appear so. So how do we make Gabriel? $69. So no, we will not do that. Alright. Trumpeter, I also see as an option. Trumpeter is 65. We could fuse Trumpeter. Alright, how do you fuse Trumpeter? Because we looked at it, didn't we? They're all triple fusions. Except for Michael, but needs a 72, so not going to get that one. Parvati, Chernobog. We don't have Bismarck Chotin. Thanatos, Thor, and Dionysus or Belus could both do it. That's a lot of... it's a lot of yen to get those guys, though. Let's see. So Thor's 129,000. And we already want to resummon him once. Urbellus is 81. Dionysus is 93. Well, we're doing stuff. I guess we're gonna stay in Tartarus for a little bit and grind some money. But he get levels up for Mabufudine, and we have it. Ooh. Do we have enough bonus experience? I guess the answer is we're gonna find out. Because that's gonna be a real bummer if we don't. That's one level. We need one more. Alright. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Not just toast. We have dye for me, so we don't need this. Oh, we get ice break too, for what it's worth. Oh, we got heavy wind damage out of this. We might make a better Lilith than we had previously. I don't know that I care about the ice break. Okay, so we got Trumpeter. We can save that. Trumpeter, Samael, and Anata. Oh no, we wanted to be in there because we wanted to go in the compendium. Samael's devil. Or it's death. And then Anata. Oh, we can't make it Nada, so we did this all for nothing. Hooray! Well, we got the Trumpeter, and it's got wind damage, so... Woo. Alright, that means we just, who we getting back? Cert, for one. Lilith, I'm not super sold on. Thanatos, though, we want to get you back. And then I think we're very limited on what else we got. So we want to get some money. Oh, we kept Loki. Why did we keep Loki? Because we didn't have wind until now. Yeah, fair. And Loki's got ice and wind. But we kept Blasphemy of all things, so that's good. We did keep Daisoju. Seth is fire. You're wind and multi-hit ice. You're here because we did that, almost an accident. Cert is fire and Thanatos is multi-hit. So we don't have lightning coverage. Because the goal was to have lightning coverage from Thor, and we fused Thor away. Well, Thanatos, let's put your insta-kill skills to the test. after we save. No sense doing all that again. And I think we can try the world balance. But I do want to get Thor before I forget. So we should get him.
It's weak against ice. Use Bufu skill.
But you're not weak against... darkness. So you can die for me. You missed. You missed. All that work and you missed.
Still alive. Hang in there. Only one enemy left.
Well, that was pretty good.
Good job.
We want coin. Khajiit's wares if you have coin.
Yes, my skill level has increased. It's powerful, but we can attack first. Nice shot. The enemy is off balance now.
I've been waiting for this.
Great battle.
It says
You
multi-hit.
must be getting tired.
Oh no. It's been a long time since we got tired. We got a gold.
A surprise attack. There's only one.
A glorious
I'll
hand.
scan the target.
Take no chances.
Good job. I'm feeling tired. I just could use a rest.
Alright, well. It wasn't the gold from the section we needed for the request, though, which is the real annoying part. Is Nile Gloves a Akihiko equipment? No, it's not. Is it just a thing? Where are these Nile gloves? Oh, they're for weapon fusion. Gotcha. That thing we never use.
There are two enemies. It has multiple weaknesses.
Good. Then you can die for me.
One enemy left.
That's the
You gotta be
My
kidding.
hands are tied.
I'm all out of options.
Hang in there.
You can die for me.
Good job.
I can't believe I'm this tired.
Akihiko-senpai seems tired.
Alright, yeah. It's been a while since anyone got tired.
There are two enemies. It's weak against electricity.
Of course it is. I'm so glad. That thing that we definitely have, and didn't give up for something. Well, we have ways of making you die. That did less than I hoped.
Here's our chance. I've been waiting for this. Did you see that, Shinji?
Coin is coin. Not good, but it was coin. Alright, I think we're gonna have to come back later. It's been a while since that's been a determining factor. I guess let's pick up the lost person request to hopefully maybe get her to spawn correctly. And then we're going back to the real world. At least tomorrow is Sunday, and that lets us get a confidant rank. Probably not going to buy anything from Taka's Amazing Commodities. I wonder what it was. Salvation badges. And disaster-proof backpacks. That's real cheap. Oh. I guess we don't get to buy them. Well, we didn't want to spend our money anyway. Is this an actual thing we could buy, or is this like a bit? Does not look like we can actually buy them, so... Alright, going out in the world. Gonna check for the missing person. Port Island Station, if I remember correctly. No? We will never get this request done, I'm convinced. Music is kind of killing it in this month. Hey. How do you feel about a pink alligator? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about something. See, it's the main character of a story that I'm writing. He was born in the calm of a forest of green, but he turned out to be pink. He's so visible that he can't hunt for food easily, so he's always especially hungry. The other animals dislike him and consider his coloration disgusting, almost like he's cursed. So he started living alone, but then he made a friend. His friend was a bird, but a bird that was unable to fly. So the bird would stand on the pink alligator's back and practice its flying. It's embarrassing to talk about, but anyway, how does the story sound to you? I've never written a story before, and I'm kind of afraid it's going to suck. But I'm writing it for myself, so that's what matters. Maybe I'll be able to show you the entire novel someday. I started thinking about it the other day, actually. I wanted to write an upbeat story of my own to cheer me up. Maybe if I can find some meaning to life, I can put that in my story. When I write, I can see you in my mind. It seems different, as you're telling me not to die just yet. I am thou, and thou art I. The wind is going to start blowing soon. I can feel these kind of things now. I hope I have enough time. Let's go home. We can talk again some other time.
Sup, dude?
Zip. Sup, Big Green. We can sell stuff at night, right? Yes. Dun. Well, this will do two things. It will allow us to summon back our personas. We'll be able to summon back our personas and buy some revival beads. Is this new? Did we get this recently? Shoes I'll deal with later. And the bands are hard to... Increases critical hits. Lowers chance of critical hits. Lowers enemy rates of surprise attack seems less useful. SP every turn, that could be useful. High chance to counter physical. What can I make with these gems that we keep picking up? Anything useful? Can you only have so many of those, I guess? I guess we could make some bombs of life. We're not really using them right now, but good to know. We should take a few of these, though. Well, that was actually useful, so A+. Oh, hey. Tomorrow? Monday? Sure. Beats doing nothing. Of course. It'll be over soon. When is soon? Because that is significant. Lately, I've been reading these autobiographies, the lives of great men. They were all so successful in life. I wonder what they were like at my age. I've been thinking about that a lot recently. I hate my dad. First he tells me to quit the club, then he tells me to study abroad. I'm so confused. Sorry, I'm embarrassed by the way I'm acting. You don't have to agree with me all the time, you know. You can tell me when I'm wrong. Well, better than doing nothing. Wish I could get confident ranks off that, though. Just saying.
Oh, hey!
I know we shoot at Tartarus, but let's wait a little bit longer. If we can get back to school and get chugging on the Emperor persona, that can really really do wonders for what we're trying. Hello, this is Babe. Do you have a minute? I've got nothing to do tomorrow. Would you like to do some things with me? Someone's gonna call after him. But what the hell? Yata! Oh no, no one's gonna call. Alright. Eighth. We get to go back to school on the 8th. This is so much fun. But something is wrong. What about the traditional games? Like flying a kite or spinning a top. Doesn't anyone play them anymore? Is that so? Then I missed it. But at least I learned something new about Nihon. If you invite you to relax, let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. I guess I haven't been able to check the station if the person is there, but whatever. More people. I mean, the real thing is, like, doing this will stop them from regressing their social link. Which is not nothing. Sure, why not? Sorry about that. I ruined the movie for you, didn't I? When I'm worried, I can't concentrate. I was afraid I might see that guy from before. Right. I'm with you, so I should be fine. But please try not to get into any fights. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't really think I have a gift for her, so no.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Sure. Alright, it's gonna be Fuga, isn't it? No, it's Mitsuru. You gotta call first. Gotta summon an Emperor persona, though. Top of the list. I know I should resist the temptation, but let's see what's new. If I'm lucky, maybe the one I want will be delayed. I'm already over budget for this month. Same. Hey, I don't know if I should ask you this, but... Are you a saver? Like, with money? Well, we just sold a bunch of weapons because we ran out of money. I guess we save. We still have money. Wow, really? Me too. I've been saving up for after I graduate so I can live on my own. That's right, because she hates her mother. I have something that might make her happy? What the hell do I have? Well, I don't have any flowers. Oh, I have fashion? Oh, brand bag. I mean... if anyone was gonna like it, it would be her. Oh, I didn't take the dog for a walk. Alright, one day more. Another day, another destiny. Before we go back to school and get to do confidants there. This dog who seems to know my crime will surely come a second time. One day more. School will start again tomorrow. I'm actually looking forward to everything seems so different now. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps we could walk home together after classes tomorrow. I'd like to see the town with you. Tomorrow, I'm planning to make use of the student council. Gotta summon Barong, though. Friday, 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 Friday. That's an interesting musical trend. Hey, have you heard of this cult? Hey, don't call it that if you don't know anything about it. The fall is coming. It's already decided. How does everybody know about this stuff? Well, if it's already decided, then it can't be helped. By the way, about the homework for second period. Where did all these cultists come from? No more booze. Well, let's get down to business. It's a new year, so we'll start with the basics. It's a simple concept, but students often get it wrong. I'm talking about the apostrophe. Of the three phrases I've written on the blackboard, tell me which one is correct. Its is a contraction of it is. Its is a possessive word. You could say its tail or its temperature, but not it's wrong. There's another pair of words that are commonly confused. There and there have the same pronunciation, but they're not interchangeable, so watch out. Hear that, everybody? Keeping track of that?
Hey, you busy? Could you come with me for a sec?
Okay.
Let's go to the rooftop.
Okay.
Hey, we've really never never had a chance to talk, have we?
I suppose not.
It's almost coming of age day, you know? I used to just think of it as a day off. But now, I wonder if I'm even gonna live long enough to celebrate it.
That would be the bigger thing.
It's been pretty weird around here lately. People have been passing out, others have gone missing. Dude, it's crazy. Senpai said it's because there are too many shadow victims and the memory revision can't keep up. It's all gotta be because of this Nyx. Oh, and have you heard about that Doomsday cult? They've been running around town telling everyone they see that the end of the world is coming. Man, we need to do something, and quick.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Can't do
not
much
just
until the
Nyx.
end of the month, though.
2 members of Strega are still alive. They haven't done anything yet, but I know they've got to be planning something. And we need to take care of them, too. Wow. Becoming such good friends that I trust you with my life. I never would have imagined that happening last spring. But then again, I never thought it would come to this. You know, I don't think it's completely hit me yet. It's just also hard to believe. But that doesn't mean we should just sit around and wait for it to happen. You're pretty cool, man. That thing was inside you for 10 years, and you harnessed its power and made it your own. I'm glad I met you. It's embarrassing to say it, but that's really how I feel. We'll always be friends, right? I mean, even after this is all over?
Alright, so... Big thing, do we have an Emperor persona? I don't think so. Empress... Alright, so we need to go summon an Emperor persona and then get to that student council meeting. And I suppose check the station for the missing person. Beeb's around, Fuka's around. Nobody's reverted, have they? That'd be bad. Cool. Start here. Oh, she is here. Let's go. We did it! Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I couldn't tell you why that worked when it didn't before, but it did. Good thing we didn't waste the time buying all those cans. Maid outfit A. I guess is there another request now? Does not appear to be. Well, that's fine. View compendium. We are looking for Emperor personas. And it probably would have been faster to go from the top. Definitely would have been faster to go from the top. Emperor. I guess we could take Oberon. I suppose the next request requires Oberon and Titania, so like we could get both of those. Sure, let's take Oberon. We can just ditch him later anyway, and it's not as big as an investment. And now we can have Thor back. Before we forget that. Oh, I guess we should register personas? Question mark. Daisoju, Trumpeter, and Thanatos. Well, that's a bummer. I was really hoping to rank up.
Where have you been?
School? Student council meeting? What do you want from me? Yes, we'll go to Tartarus, but we've got stuff to do first. So Saturday we can't do student council. So that's out. Monday's gonna be off of school too. That's annoying. Kari's here. Didn't Igus want to do stuff with us? Is she a confidant? It's kind of late to introduce a confidant, isn't it? I come here a lot lately. Before, I couldn't understand the benefits of coming to these places called shrines. But lately, that has changed. This is also where we met Koromaru-san last summer. He waited here until we found him, even though he knew his master had died. Now I can understand his reasons for doing that. What drives people isn't necessarily facts, but feelings. He knew for a fact his master had died, but his feelings of wanting to be with him made him stay. It's the same for me. I have grasped the fact that I can't protect you, yet here I remain. Subconsciously, I was following my feelings rather than the available data. I was confused all the time, that I didn't notice it. But to tell the truth, it seems that the reasons behind my behavior changing while I'm with you faint affection. It's a confidant. I am thou, and thou art I. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Aeon Arcana. Have we seen anything from the Aeon Arcana? Oh, I have a correction to make. I talked about what drives people, but of course Koromaru-san and myself aren't people. I'm sorry.
Sup, dude?
Yep. So, like, we have to do all of Igus's... Yeah. It's a full thing. Huh. Well... That's interesting, for sure. There's no school today. Very good, thank you. Now we go do the Sun Arcana. I'm still writing more of my story. How much should I tell you about? Oh, right. The pink alligator and the bird had become friends, right? It was the alligator's first friend, and he was very happy. They started going to the river every day, and the little bird would sing while the alligator listened. But again, the alligator couldn't catch food easily because of his color. Pink is such an odd color. His prey in the jungle saw him from far away and had plenty of time to escape. He became so hungry that he was dizzy, and he accidentally ate the bird one afternoon as it slept in its mouth. Of course, he realized his mistake immediately. He drank swamp water to induce vomiting, but the bird was already dead when he retrieved it. After that, he couldn't bring himself to eat anything. That's as far as I've written. I haven't decided on an ending. Is it really that dark? I don't know. For me, it's hard to tell. The words I use to come out for my life, you know? The words I use to come out for my life, you know? So they may seem depressing to you, but to me, that's just life. Didn't he say this was gonna have a happy ending? So before I mentioned I was writing a diary, that was a lie. I was writing my will. I couldn't face reality, and it was essentially screaming curses into my notebook. But for now, I'm writing my story in the same notebook. It probably isn't very good, but it contains some things I've learned during my short life. When it's done, I want you to read it. I mean, meeting you is the main reason I started writing it. Seven. We might be able to finish his Arcana. No, probably not, because the last day would be the Day of Fate.
Hi, how was your day?
It's fine. Listen to some dying kid talk on the playground. You know, the usual. The day of fate has finally come. Oh boy, no school. Which is honestly terrible, because it means we don't get to do anything. let's... Can't really do anything. What can I possibly do? Yeah. I know he only comes on Sundays, it's worth a shot. Well, now next time we do a student council session, we should rank up.
Hello.
We're not going to Tartarus tonight. I've got things to finish before we go to Tartarus again. We got time. No sense in not going through Tartarus. Or no sense in not doing the confidants before Tartarus if we can, like, actually have a reasonable change. Lately, even the late-night comedy shows have been talking about the end of the world. It feels creepy. Are you still talking about that? By the way, I want to show you this magazine that hit this magazine that hit the stands today. Magazine? Don't tell me it's about the cults. Well, just read it for yourself. You'll see how true it really is. How did we get to cults? How did people find out about the end of the world? I guess everybody's talking about the end of the world anyway, but like... Was this explained? Did I miss it? Whew, it's cold. I should have my skin plated. I'd shine as bright as the sun. You know what plating is, right? It's a process to cover objects in a thin metallic layer. Tin plating is done by plating iron with tin. For corrugated galvanized iron, you plate iron with zinc. Gold medals, by the way, are created by plating silver with gold. So technically, Olympic athletes don't win gold medals. It's kind of sad. The night sky is beautiful these days. It's because the air is clear. Stars produce light via nuclear fusion, and visible planets reflect the star's light. That's not to say that's one's superior to the other. They both have their own purposes. Life is the same way, though. It might be hard for you kids to understand that now. Have you heard the news that's going around now? The media makes it sound supernatural. But don't listen to them. That kind of rumor spreads every now and then, like a drop of dye on a specimen. It'll die down soon. Well, she's a very analytical-minded person. So Tuesday. Can't do student council. Yukari's not here. Our art friend is here, Beeb's here, Chihiro's here. It's been a while since we've done any of these guys. What can we realistically finish, I guess, is the better question. Chihiro's Justice. Art Club is Fortune. We're at 6 for Art Club. That's not bad. We could maybe finish that up. And Temperance. Also 6. And there's Igus. Let's see if we can get Mr. Art. After Art Club, After Art Club, let's meet at the same place we talked last time. To the roof. To the roof! Don't tell anyone about this, but I'm still deciding about whether or not I want to study abroad. My dad's trying to make all my decisions for me. He chose the school I'd go to, the dorm I'd live in, even the flight I'd take. Hey, honestly, those are a lot of logistical things that if someone else is willing to do the effort to put them together, I'm down. I haven't had a say in anything. He's been acting all weird since I had that talk with him about quitting the club. It's like he thinks he understands me now. A doctor? But if I study abroad, then there's no turning back, right? I mean, I couldn't be a doctor then, could I? My teachers, my friends, and especially you, everyone's been so supportive. I know what you must be thinking. A chance to study abroad? What an opportunity. Sorry, it seems like all I ever do is complain to you. But I always feel a lot better after talking to you, so thanks. I am thou, and thou art I. Seven. We should be able to hopefully get him maxed. You can go on without me. I have to go to the bookstore. I'm going to buy a fortune-telling book and stay up all night until I finish reading it.
We're all going to Hagakure. Wanna come?
Sure.
Wow, that was easy.
Hey, don't pass up ramen.
Akihiko-san's buying. You remember that bet we made in Yakushima? You probably forgot all about it by now. Well, you won in the end. Even if it was Aigis. But whatever. Akihiko-san still lost, right? It took me like 6 months to make him accept that fact. So come on, everyone else already left. We gotta hurry.
Is the special okay for everyone?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. 5 specials, please.
Yeah, this is the last arc for the base game. We are.
This is awesome.
The world technically ends on the 31st of January, so we've got to finish the tower before then, and then that's, in theory, final boss of the base game.
Come on, Akihiko-san. A bet's a bet. Pay up.
All right, all right. I never said I wouldn't.
Hey, it's a Persona game. The stakes have to be the world ending by the end of it, right?
Emergence of a Messiah. The charismatic one speaks. It must be about that doomsday cult. They're all over the internet, too.
What the?
There's a picture of their leader. Hey, that's...
Is that Takaya?
I thought something was up. So, Strega's behind that cult.
Oh, they are going to explain the
I
cult.
lost my appetite.
Listen to what he says. Mankind is currently imprisoned by the sins of hate and anger. But soon a savior will descend upon this world to break the chains that bind us and lift us to new heights. This great being is Nyx. I have beheld her glory, and she has blessed me with power beyond belief. In Nyx, there is no pain, no suffering.
How the hell does he know about Nyx?
Bigger question, do we have to fight him before or after Nyx?
That's not true.
I don't think he really means what he's saying. This is all just a game to him.
That son of a bitch.
But there are those who do not understand this truth, even though they have also been blessed by her. They have acquired the same power as I, yet they abuse it, using it for their own personal gain. These miscreants are the ones to blame for the recent tragedies that have been plaguing our streets.
Wait, is he talking about us?
Seems like it, yes.
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, sorry. Hey, what's up with them calling him the charismatic one? How'd he get so popular all of a sudden?
He's gonna be
Well, Jin's
popular.
pretty well known on the internet. He's probably pretty good at stirring up trouble.
Yeah, I bet he orchestrated Takaya's rise to fame. Oh, those two make me sick. Brothers and sisters, I shall go forth to make preparations for Nyx's arrival. But do not fear those evildoers who desecrate their gifts. Nyx shall right their wrongs. May your hearts be filled with peace as you await your salvation. Blessed are those who take joy in the coming of Nyx.
So are we
The
gonna have to
revolution
deal with
is
Takaya,
here.
or is he just gonna let Nyx do it?
Revolution? People can't seriously be buying this crap, can they?
Throughout history, those who have changed the future have often been highly charismatic. That's the end of the article. It appears that after the interview, Jin and Takaya disappeared again.
Well, there's only one place they could have gone. Tartarus. They
So
must
we're
have been planning this
probably
all
gonna have to deal
along.
with them.
Takaya's words have changed the mood of the entire city. Even though they won't admit it, they are all afraid.
Yeah. I mean, why else would people believe this nonsense Takaya's preaching?
I guess people just need something to believe in.
Well, no wonder there's a sense of doom in the air. We're all gonna die.
But is that so surprising? The fact that all life ends one day has nothing to do with Nyx. Death is a natural occurrence in the cycle of life. Don't all humans realize this?
I guess.
To tell you the truth, I never even would have thought about my own death if none of this had happened. But since we've made up our minds, why don't we just leave it at that? Our objective is Nyx. If Strega gets in our way, we'll just have to deal with them too.
I agree. We'll probably run into them at Tartarus anyways. However you look at it, we're the obstacle standing in their way.
The promised day will soon be here.
The
Yeah.
promised day. I like Day of
We
Fate
need to do all
personally,
we can
but
until then.
you do you.
Yeah, and we're gonna need lots of energy, so let's eat. Excuse me, I'd like to order a Hagakure bowl. You don't mind, do you, Akihiko-san?
Junpei, don't forget, you're having half of Aigus's food too.
Oh, don't worry, I'm starving.
You just better eat it all.
Alright, it's Tuesday, so tomorrow being Wednesday, we should be able to do the Emperor Persona. And Thursday we'll do art. For revolution, which shall be televised. I'm assuming, yep, Hidetoshi's here. Yes, that is the plan. I'd love to talk with you, Kari, but I have priorities. There are things I need to get done before the end of the world. Probably won't be coming to art today, but art tomorrow, assuming that it's available. That's it for today's meeting. I want to talk with you after the meeting. I'm sorry to drag you up here, but I wanted to tell you something. The cigarette butt incident will be dropped. They say it's my fault for asking so many questions. I wanted to be student council president next year, and the PE teacher agreed to endorse me. But I've lost the chance of achieving that goal when I disagreed with him. The student body is also annoyed with me. I rambled on about rules and fairness, but I really proved that I was desperate for power. Now I know why the student president asked you to join student council. Those aren't just empty words nor sympathy. You generally mean what you say. The system only works if you have people's trust, and trust is not something you force them to feel. When the PE teacher suggested that you should be a suspect, I felt as if I was being bullied by an ignoramus who had more power than me. I felt like the truth was being bent, and I might lose a friend as a consequence. If it wasn't for you, I would have gotten carried away. Thank you. I am thou, and thou art I. Don't tell anyone what I have just told you. I realize it's out of character for me. I'm sure everyone would just make fun of me. Remember, I expect you to keep this a secret. See you later.
Hi, how was your day?
It was fine, but the fact that we didn't get bonus stuff with the confidant rank up means that we probably have to do this multiple days. I was hoping to finish that up today, but not like today in real life, not today in game. Obviously we're at 9, so we weren't going to finish it up today in game. But I think we're running up to the point where I don't have the ability to finish it this session, and that will have to be a tomorrow thing. The Nyx logo. Is art available today? Yes. This room's smaller than my bedroom, but it's still pretty big. Hey, let's take a break. I've decided that I'm going to study painting abroad. I'm not really excited about it. But I already told Sensei that I don't want to become a doctor, so I'm going to get something to drink from the vending machine. You want anything? It's on me. You like cola, right? Sorry, they only had coffee. Hey, look out! Tonk! Mac, are you okay? Mac! Mac! You're awake! Oh, thank goodness. I kept calling your name, but you wouldn't open your eyes, so I... Well, I don't see any cuts on your head, so I don't think you'll need stitches. How's your memory? Can you tell me your name? Whew, that's good to hear. I was worried that when you fell, you hit your head and... Hey, do you remember what I was talking about before all this happened? I was the one who put that box up there. We have a maid who cleans our house, so I don't do much cleaning. I guess I just got lazy and put it up there. It's my fault. I'm really sorry. All I could think about was what would happen if you didn't wake up. I was getting so scared. You were in trouble, but I couldn't do anything to help you. I couldn't do anything to help you because I'm not a doctor. You're strong. Toriumi-sensei told me about what happened to your parents. But I can't even imagine that. My parents are always there for me. Maybe I take them for granted. But seeing you lying there like that, now I know how it must feel to lose someone you're close to. I am thou, and thou art I. Rank 8. Yeah, I want to be a doctor, but that's exactly what my dad wants me to be. Oh, sorry. We should get going. Can you walk? Here, you can lean on me. Lean on me when you're not strong. When you're recovering from a concussion, I'll help you carry on. And I think that is going to do it for today. It's a good place to stop. We got some things we need to do. We really want to finish the Emperor Persona Confidant before going back into Tartarus, so we can do that with Odin. But that's a good spot to stop for today. Usually we stream tomorrow, Friday, at 3 Eastern Standard Time, and our goal is to do that, so that is currently on the agenda as of now. So we should, in theory, be doing more attempts at the world balance, finishing up some confidants that are important, And then I don't think we'll get to Nyx by the end of tomorrow, but we'll be getting close as we thunder towards the end of this playthrough of the base game. Yeah, so thanks everybody who stopped by, thanks everybody who's watching now, thanks everybody who's watching as a replay, thanks everyone who's watching on YouTube as a as catching up there. So thank you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you want to catch up with previous episodes in this series, they're getting removed from Twitch because they have a specific time limit, but they are all on YouTube, so you can get them there if you want to catch up on that. And you can always follow me on Twitter, so you'll see when the unplanned streams go live and a few little updates if anything goes wrong before we're scheduled to stream it tomorrow. So, without further ado, have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Thank you all for coming by.